Every day we're faced with the same choices, and yet some people are heavier than others. Is it the type of food we choose to eat? Is it the amount of food we choose to eat? Maybe the answer is in the snacks. Either way, snacking is a habit that is most certainly not benefiting you in any way. When you snack, you usually don't fulfill any hunger causing the snacking. It really just makes you hungrier and continue to mindlessly snack. More often than not, people tend to eat small snacks here and there over the period of 24 hours, and those small snacks end up having the same amount, if not more, calories than one full meal. If anything, snacking is keeping you hungry, taste buds unsatisfied, and constantly thinking about your next meal. Fortunately, it's super easy to get rid of that habit. Matter of fact, when you get rid of this habit of snacking, you'll soon be fuller longer, not think about food nearly as much, and have a lasting amount of energy throughout the day so your energy levels and mood don't fly up and down like an unstable ride at the fair. Ready to learn how? Start by hitting that subscribe button for more awesome content so I can help you maintain a healthy and sexy body year-round. I've got 4 practical tips that you can implement right now to eliminate snacking forever. The very first one that I want to jump into is not to eat any food for at least a few hours after you wake up, if possible. Lots of people don't take advantage of intermittent fasting and they'll eat breakfast as soon as they wake up in the morning. However, when you first eat in the morning, you are basically kickstarting your metabolism, giving you a lot of energy for a short period of time. Then you need to continue eating the rest of the day to maintain that same energy level. If, however, you were to push back your breakfast further back in the day, let's say midday, then you would have a lot harder of a time feeling the need to snack or eat more in the day. But why does this happen? When you train your body to know that food only comes at a certain point in the day, then your body's gonna be able to run off the calories in your body a lot more efficiently. Once you break your fast and eat your first meal, especially if it's a hefty one, your body's gonna be able to run off that one meal for way later in the day. Here's the perfect example. Let's say you don't eat until 12 p.m. midday, not a single calorie consumed. As hard as that may sound, after just a couple hours and maybe a cup of coffee, you'll notice that you're not as hungry as you thought you might have been. You were hungry for a little while, but once 12 o'clock rolls around and you're ready to eat your first meal, you'll realize that you're really not that hungry after all. I do have to warn you though, if you are new to intermittent fasting. If you're one of those people that eats first thing in the morning, then you're gonna have to get used to the idea that you're going to be hungry for a little while, and then after that you won't be hungry and you'll be a lot more mentally clear and focused on what you're doing. Eat more satiating foods. A ton of people, including myself for the longest time, don't understand that some foods are a lot more satiating than others. Here's what I mean. You can consume 400 calories of oil and not be filled up in the slightest. Or you could consume 400 calories of various different veggies and feel way more filled up and not feel the need to be hungry and snack all day long. For example, some foods that would rank higher in satiability are most of your veggies and fruits, as well as some proteins like egg whites, yogurt, cheese, and turkey. Then of course our favorite, carbs like oatmeal, lentils, and potatoes. In essence, understanding what foods fill more volume in your stomach will allow you to make better choices when eating the foods that you're eating. Would you rather eat more calories and be hungrier or less calories and be fuller? Either way, the choice is yours. Start eating bigger meals. Remember the first thing we talked about, intermittent fasting? Well, this is a great one to pair with the fasting tip. A lot of people tend to believe that they need to eat a lot of small meals throughout the day when in fact that's actually really hard to do and it really doesn't satisfy any of your hunger needs. What you could try is to consume less meals but bigger ones. For example, if you are breaking your fast at 12 p.m. midday and you have a big breakfast, that'll probably last you until about 4 or 5 p.m., which you can eat again, and then that meal will hold you over until the next day when you break your fast again. Personally, I've found that this method of eating is a lot more sustainable when it comes to hunger and when it comes to energy levels. By doing this, you're also going to find that it's going to be a lot harder to consume a lot of calories in the day because you just can't fit that many calories in your body in just one sitting. So essentially, this should help you maintain a calorie deficit a lot easier if your goal is to lose weight. Drink a gallon of water or more. Think about it. With your body being constantly filled with water all day long, your body's not going to be constantly begging for food to be filling it. But most people hardly drink even a half a gallon of water every day, and because they don't drink enough water, their metabolism is slowed drastically. Water does act as an appetite suppressant when drinking throughout the day. If you were to drink a couple of cups of water before your meals, you would notice that you're probably not going to eat quite as much as you used to. If you continuously drink water throughout the day, about a gallon, you'll also realize that you're not going to be feeling the need to constantly snack throughout the day either. What I recommend is to pick up a gallon of water that you can keep by your side all day, which is one, going to help you keep track of how much water you're drinking, and two, it's going to allow you to not have to go refill your bottle, which makes it a lot easier to truly drink a full gallon every day. Snacking is probably one of the biggest reasons for unnecessary weight gain. With the right choices and actually thinking about how you're going to eat, you can probably save yourself thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of calories over the next few years. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please go ahead, drop a like on the video before you take off. I highly recommend that you check out one of these videos next. I mean, I've watched both of them. I would recommend both of them at the same time, but you can't do that. So I don't know, maybe click this one or this one. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.